Welcome to the DJ Motorsport channel, where we show highlights of our races from Gran Turismo 7. And welcome back to our multi-class cup, Laguna Seca Raceway. Here we go for round 3, and we have Ryan on pole, Pants in second, and Bowers in third. Lights out, and away we go. McLaren off the line well. Porsche off the line well, but it looks like Robbie got the jump there in that Toyota, and it looks like Richard in the Aston Martin's having a look at Pants as well. So no, Pants did held third. He's going up the inside of Robbie. Can he make that stick? I don't know. Yes, he can. So we have Ryan, Pants, so McLaren, Porsche, Robbie and Richard in fourth at the moment. It looked pretty clean. I don't think anyone came off. It looked pretty good, although I saw something in the distance. Maybe I imagined it. As Anton gets a bit squirrely there. So once again, the Group 3 is obviously going to be in front. Let's just take that back. Okay, so we're riding on board with Jag at the moment. Let's just have a look to see if there were any first corner incidents. No, it looks, there's a bit of rubbing, but it looks like everybody's round. Quite cleanly, we're on board with Nitro Nige. He's right there in the car. Okay, Nitro Nige goes wide, that must have been what I saw, but no harm done, he just goes a bit wide, so absolutely fine. Right, back to the race then. So, we're on board with Spitfire in his Group 4 Porsche, fastest Group 4 in the game, as I've always said. And he's currently in 9th, so he's actually the first of the Group 4s. So everybody in front, the 1 to 8 of Group 3, so he's doing very well. First of Group 4s, looks like Jag's behind him, and Lloyd's behind that. Yellow flags and corkscrew, there's a car there facing the wrong way. What's gone on there? That's another Porsche, but that wasn't Spitfire, that's Pants. Let's take that back so we can see. Slow it down. Oh, he's just got unsettled on the curb. There's no other car contact. So Pants here in second, doing very well, and just loses the back end. And at this point, I think he's pretty much a passenger. Yeah, he's going to go round on the old corkscrew. Not a lot he can do there. Not a lot at all. And very clean driving Pants here. As you can see, he's desperate to try and rejoin the racetrack, but he doesn't want to ruin anyone's race. So he actually reversed up there, waited for everybody to go, and even let Nitro Nige through there. Very nice driving by Pants there. Learned a lot from that. Well done, Pants. Very clean driving. Unfortunately for Pants, he's gone from 2nd to 12th. So he's got a monumental task now. But he's in a Group 3, so he will pass with the Group 4s. It might take a few laps, but he will pass them, but he's got to get past them all without having incidents. So, yeah, Pants has got a lot to do. So Ryan there, we haven't spoken much about him. He's in the McLaren in first place. Rob is behind him in the old Toyota, I believe. Richard is third in the Aston Martin, with Matty and who else was that? Bowers hot on his heels by the way. Richard's got a half-second penalty, which I'll imagine will be a track violation. Unlikely to be anything else. As Bowers and Matty are trying to close in on him. Bowers makes a dive up the inside. Doesn't quite make it work. Tags Richard. Causes Richard to be unsettled, but doesn't take him out, and he did stop and wait for him. So that was unfortunate contact. But Bowers did the right thing there by letting him go. Oh my God, it looked like the two Porsches have collided now. What's going on? Oh, so this is Pants rejoining. I'll slow it down. Okay, so Spitfire's moved out of the way to let his teammate go, and unfortunately Pants has misjudged it and gone into the back of him. Made his teammate spin. I wouldn't like to be in Porsche's HQ later on. And Pants, they're getting a 4-second penalty. That's for colliding with other cars. And not only did he knock his teammate off, he collided with a 4-second penalty. That's probably the worst thing that can happen in a team race. But again, well done, guys. I do want to say Spitfire and Pants, they handled that brilliantly, and it's yeah, they both took it on the chin, and no issues there. So very, very well done to the pair of you for being sensible, and yep, well done. Right, we've skipped on to lap 11 now. Ryan's still first in the McLaren, Robbie second in that Toyota, and Bowers third in the Ferrari. Richard dropped down to 7th, but that might be pit stops. It might be that Richard pitted earlier than anyone else, and that will balance out later on. So we're not going to know what's happened there, unless there was an incident that we haven't seen, which is also possible, but we don't know. I don't know why Robbie. It'd be good. This is something we need to do. We talked about it before, trying to get driver interviews. I'd love to know why Robbie is using that old Toyota. I think it's an old. Well, is it a Seca? I'm not sure. Old Supra. I think it's an old Supra. Sorry. I'd love to know why. Robbie does do a bit of testing from time to time, so it might be he tested it and found that car was good. But I don't know. I'd love to ask that question. Unfortunately, yeah, it would be nice to be able to get some drivers on the chat at times. But the trouble is, these videos are done not when the races are done, so it's not necessarily that easy. But maybe it's something we can look at in the future. Spitfire there, where is he? He's in 10th, so he's second of the Group 4s. Jag's just in front of him now in 9th, but this could be tyres. Looks like Spitfire's tyres very well. There's Richard in 6th, so whether he had, I didn't see whether he had an incident. We've skipped on now to lap 18. I didn't see if Richard had an incident, which is currently running 5th. Right, so Ryan's in first. Bowers is actually hot on his heels. And Robbie there is now in third, but we don't know. This might be pit stop, so I think we need to wait and see how this pans out once we've done the old pit stops. Pants there, clawing his way back, look, 6th. Don't forget, this is the man that spun on lap 2, was it? And was last, then collided with his teammate, and he's back up to 6th. So at the moment, definitely driver of the day. Ed there doing well in that Lexus in 4th, but it looks like he hasn't stopped yet. His front right tyre looks dead. Richard needs to stop. He's got a bad front right and he's got damage, so that's going to slow him down. Richard may come into the pits here, fix that. I'm not sure. Is he going to come in? No, he's not. So Richard's staying out with damage. Must be some sort of strategy there. Bowers is now into the pits and dropped to 6th. The pit stop here is a ridiculously long time, but we will all have to do it. So hopefully that will pan out at the end. Jag here is the first of the Group 4s in 9th. So he's doing okay. Spitfire now with damage, so that's not going to be great for him, is it? Richard up to 4th. Still carrying that damage. He's doing well with damage to carry on, but Pants is closing in on him. And if you've got damage, you're going to have problems. Pants there making a move on the inside. Is he going to make it stick? Where are they going? They're coming up to the corkscrew now. So they're coming up to the corkscrew. Yeah, Pants has done it. So provided Pants don't spin here, he's going to have that position. Very good race though, yet again. Right, we're going to skip on to the final lap now. So Ryan, there he is in his McLaren. Well done to him. A very good win. Well done. Robbie there in that old Toyota. So the old dog does know something there. Look, in the old Supra, he knew something, didn't he? So well done, Robbie. Very well deserved win in that second place. And third place was Bowers in the Ferrari. So well done to him. Thanks for watching as always. hit the like if you liked it, and we'll see you to continue this at Lake Louise next week. That's right, Lake Louise.